It's time to say goodbye to Fortnite, as the game is actually dying. The player count is getting lower and lower as people continue to lose interest in the game. All the top YouTubers have made videos about the game dying, including Cypher PK, Ali, Typical Gamer, and Courage JD. And today we're going to be diving in and discovering exactly why this is happening. So why are people losing interest in the game? I personally think that this season is really good, and every season in Chapter 6 has been really good as well, apart from the Star Wars season, because that's when things started to go downhill. People did not like the Star Wars season, and it's not because they didn't like Star Wars, it's because the season just wasn't very fun. I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I was super disappointed with the season, and I think most people were as well. But even though we had an epic live event to conclude the season, and the next season, the superhero one, was one of the best seasons we've ever had, and people weren't really as interested in Fortnite content anymore. Views have been a lot lower for every Fortnite creator for a while now, and as a Fortnite creator myself as well, I can speak from my perspective, and I've spoken to many other Fortnite creators as well, and we all seem to be going through the same issues right now. So it's not just views being lower, it's subscribers being lost as well, and that's probably because people aren't as interested in the game right now. The game peaked at over 1 million players over 24 hours for the first time ever, and that's still a lot of people. I want you guys to keep that in mind. That's still a hell of a lot of people, and Fortnite is still one of the top games in the world. There's still a huge audience for Fortnite and people that like to play the game and watch Fortnite. There's still so many people that do that. And to answer the question if Fortnite is dying, I don't think the game is dying. I don't think the game will ever die. Even though Fortnite isn't in a very good spot right now in terms of players and viewership, I believe it will pick back up again and that the game will be fine. But there are still issues that need to be spoken about. The biggest complaint that I'm seeing right now is bots and AI in the game. People are saying there's too much AI in Fortnite. Lots of people find it boring that most of the games are full of AI, and that could be the main issue on why people aren't enjoying the season as much or enjoying Fortnite in general, because there's too many bots. But I think the issue goes deeper than that, because I feel like Fortnite wins are completely meaningless. They mean nothing, because most of the time the final player is just a bot and dies to stalk. But even if that isn't the case, what's the point of winning anymore? Winning in Fortnite used to feel so special and so difficult, and everyone was trying to get their first win. And I know that was a long time ago, and most people have obviously won a game of Fortnite now, but what is the actual point of winning in Fortnite? I feel like there needs to be more purpose as to winning the game, since that is the ultimate goal. But at the end of the day, winning means nothing. I mean, what, you get some bonus XP and a crown, and even if you win the next game while holding that crown, you get a crown win, which again means nothing. Fortnite Ranked also means nothing. No one's even really playing it anymore, and that's because it doesn't mean anything anymore. But Fortnite Ranked isn't even about being good at the game, it's just about the amount of time you put into it. And even when you hit the max rank, which is Unreal, what happens next? What do you actually get for hitting Unreal in Fortnite apart from flexing it for the rest of the season? There's no point, there's no purpose, there's no motivation to get there. I feel like one of the biggest issues in Fortnite is the game not having much purpose or anything to grind towards or work towards. Imagine if for winning a game of Fortnite, you not only got a crown, but you got some sort of exclusive reward. Now, I don't work at Epic Games, and I'm not a game developer or anything like that, but this is just some suggestions. So obviously, I'm not the mastermind. I'm not a mastermind behind this. But imagine if we had something called like win streaks, and you would have like this bonus like win streak number next to your name. And if you got like, I don't know, multiple win streaks in a row without dying, then you would get like some crazy rewards, like banners or something, or your name would get golden, or, you know, something like that to show progression and something to work towards. Because again, there's literally no point in winning. Fortnite is still really fun, but again, the ultimate goal is winning. And I feel like there needs to be something difficult, something to work towards. The most popular game in the world right now is Roblox Steal a Brain Rot. And you know why that is? It's because of all the exclusive and rare stuff you can get in there, which is extremely difficult to find. People are playing that, trying to find all the best stuff. I feel like Fortnite needs more of that. Like Golden PD right here. Everyone was talking about it and playing the game, trying to get there. What if there was like a 1% chance that if you won a game of Fortnite, you would get some sort of exclusive crazy reward? Imagine how exciting that would be, trying to get that and watching YouTubers get that. I feel like that would solve a lot of issues with the game. And imagine a crown shop as well. Like if you got a win of a crown, you could build up your crown wins, and after like 10 crown wins, you could redeem your your crowns or something, or unlock something in the shop. That would be so cool. Remember the seasonal shop back in early chapter 1? What if they did that again, but instead of having to earn XP to unlock things or buy things, you had to get crowns? That would be so cool, because Fortnite crowns don't mean nothing either. What's the point? Like, I've got like 700 crowns almost, but what's the point? What does this mean? And I'm level 2,500 as well. But what's the point? I enjoy grinding this game, right? But I got nothing to show for it. Imagine if you got some crazy reward for hitting level 1,000. There's never been any reward for hitting that level, and I feel like there should be more rewards to grind for in this game. That would get people interested more and wanting to play more, and the content would be going well for everyone. And I feel like for Fortnite Ranked as well, that should be giving out more purpose as well, more rewards. I mean, I believe we got the ranked leaderboard here now, which is actually a really good start. This is really cool. Anyway, let's get on to the next issue, which I think could be a big problem for the game right now, and that is Fortnite content is boring. I feel like Fortnite videos have kind of been the same for a long time. It's always the going undercover in Nick A30's fashion show, or I snuck into this guy's tournament, or Fortnite's new update is here. I personally don't enjoy that content anymore, but that might just be because I'm getting older, and I get that it still works really well for those YouTubers, but I feel like there needs to be something new. But the thing is, I don't actually have an answer for this. I don't really get excited about Fortnite content anymore, and that's probably why viewership has gone down anyway, because most people feel the same. And with my channel, I try and do different types of content, such as I got my XP maps that help people out. But then I also like to try and do the occasional other type of video too, like this one for example. My last video I did, which wasn't an XP map, was following ChatGPT's best XP hacks, which I feel like was pretty fun. Like, I'm trying to come up with new ideas, but I want to give credit where credit is due, and I think that a Fortnite channel that's doing really well right now is Power. The videos they've been coming out with recently have been so unique and very entertaining. They've actually been the only channel I've been watching recently, and that's because they've got a whole team of people. And Lockton even made a video about the game dying as well, and he even spoke about this issue in his video, because his views are down as well when he was speaking about that. And for a Fortnite video to actually do well nowadays, you're gonna have to do something crazy, and there's not really anything else left to do. I feel like we need some new Fortnite content ideas. But this next issue I'm going to talk about, I think people really need to understand, and that is we have too many modes in the game. Now listen, before we start going crazy, okay, I am not a metaverse hater. I think the metaverse in Fortnite is one of the best things they've ever done. You know, with the Lego mode, the rocket racing mode, even though that game completely died unfortunately, but we got Festival. I think that's all amazing, and they don't affect Battle Royale at all, because they're all completely separate, and I think they bring in new audiences, and there's a completely different audience. But I think the biggest issue we have right now is that there are too many Battle Royale modes. So the main Battle Royale mode, I think, is doing fine. We're getting some amazing content in it, but people are looking at Battle Royale alone at the player count and saying that is very low. But the thing is, Battle Royale isn't dying. It's because the players are split up, because there are multiple Battle Royale modes in this game now. It started off with the addition of Zero Build, which was controversial at first because it split the player base up a lot by like half, but people actually enjoyed it, and I think Zero Build being added was one of the best things that the game has ever done as well. But then we've got Ranked. We've got Ranked for both Battle Royale and Zero Build, and then in chapter 5 we got the addition of Reload, another Battle Royale playlist. But not only that, we got Reload Zero Build, Reload Ranked Zero Build, Reload Ranked as well, which is another 4 Battle Royale modes. And then in chapter 6 season 1 we got the addition of Fortnite OG and Fortnite OG Zero Build and Ranked as well, which is now gone. But that's not all, because this season, or was it last season, I can't remember, we've now got Blitz in Fortnite, another Battle Royale mode. So if you add up all the players from all the Battle Royale modes, there's usually around 400,000 people playing Battle Royale. And I think this is a huge problem, because this is probably why there's so many bots across modes as well, because the player base is so split. I think it's too late now, but I feel like Reload should have been an LTM. I know, listen, Reload is one of the best things ever added, okay? I know this is going to be a crazy take, I get it. But I feel like it would have balanced the game out more, or maybe they could keep Reload. But I feel like Fortnite OG is also really fun too, but maybe that should have been an LTM as well. I feel like Blitz for sure should have been an LTM, and it was actually going to be an LTM, but then they kept it because players wanted it to stay in the game. But here's the thing, you can't have both. If you want every single mode to be in the game, expect the player base to be split up and more bots to be in the modes. And I feel like it's super confusing too, the UI still. The Discovery UI, I feel like really needs some improvement still. If I want to play, for example, Lego Brick Life, I'm going to have to go all the way down here. So I've got this section here, which I don't even know what this is. I think this is my recently played, but then I've got some other random maps here for some reason. And then here I've got this huge advertisement for Delulu, which is also another Battle Royale mode, but this is not an issue because it's an LTM, but that's also split in player base up more currently right now. And then we've got the For You section here, which is all of these maps. And then we've got game collections here. And then we've got this section, and then we've got this section, and just to go to Lego Brick Life, I'm gonna have to click on this arrow here and navigate to it, which I feel like is a crazy issue as well, because not only that, but the icons for all the modes are always changing, which makes it really complicated and jarring just to find the mode you want to play. If you guys remember, there was a menu where you could collect either Save the World, Battle Royale, or Creative. I think got removed in like chapter 3. I feel like they need to bring that back, but have it set to Creative, Save the World, the Metaverse, and like user-generated content, and then Battle Royale, and then you guys can find the modes a lot easier, because I feel like this is still way too confusing. I want to talk about something else as well, and that is Fortnite still a brain rot. That recently got over 550,000 players on at once, breaking all records for user-generated content in Fortnite, and people think that's a bad thing. I think it's both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because of the possibilities in creative. Like, it's crazy that a user-generated map can generate that many players, but people were upset that Fortnite promoted the map as well, which I think is really silly, because why would they not promote it? The game was already doing really well, people were already playing it, and they had a huge event going on. They have every right to promote it, and it worked out for them. Fortnite user-generated content can honestly do really well in the future. Like right now, still the brain rot has almost 100k players on, which is really good. And if you're upset about that, then I think that's really weird and really silly, because this doesn't affect you. You don't have to play this, and this doesn't mean the game is dying. But the problem is that still the brain rot is not originally a Fortnite map. It's actually from Roblox, and that's what people seem to be mad about as well, that Fortnite is just a copycat of Roblox, which I completely can understand that for sure. People get mad about people stealing each other's ideas, is what they call it. I wouldn't even call it that. Original ideas don't stay original for long. You think that every map should all be a completely new idea? That's not how business works, unfortunately, guys. Like, look at YouTube, for example. If someone creates a video idea that does really well, then every other creator is going to want to hop on that as well and try and share some of that viewership and revenue. That is just how business works, and you shouldn't be mad about it. I feel like the mysterious aspect of like winning games and the game being really difficult instead of them just being handed to you is gone. And here's why I get to the crazy part in the video. So you guys know that Roblox is doing extremely well right now, with the game getting over 44 million players on at once recently. And I love Fortnite. I'm always going to make content on it, but I have made a brand new channel where I'm going to be posting Roblox content. If you guys want to see that type of content, then I'll put a link in it to the description, and you guys can go subscribe and watch some of the videos. But I need to be bigger than just Fortnite, and if Fortnite ends up going downhill, I don't want to go down with the ship, unfortunately. But again, I don't think the game's going to die, but the game is at a lower state right now, and Roblox is doing crazy. I would be silly to not take advantage of it. So I'm going to give it a go over on Roblox as well, making content there. And again, so if you guys are going to be interested in that, make sure you check out the channel. If you're not, and you just want to watch Fortnite content, that's completely fine. I'm still going to be posting all the time on here. Nothing's going to change with that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the points I brought up and what you think the problems are of the game right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.